How's it going, YouTube? We are back this time with our horse picks for this weekend. They will all be Breeders' Cup picks. I got a lot of races to do, and I have not a lot of time to do it. So we're going to get started right away. So for the Breeders' Cup, since there's going to be a lot of entries for most of the races, I'm going to do this kind of backwards. I'm going to show my selections first, which is the 3, Dakota Gold, the 2, in Albar, the 6 in McKinnon, and the 10 in Portfolio Company. In that order, I'm going to start with the 10. I really like that combination of Pratt and Brown, especially on this grass. Brown has a knack for grass horses. I think if there's anyone closest to being in, perfect form, I think it's Portfolio Company. I just don't know with that outside draw and speed on the outside and coinage. I don't know if this trip will be a good one for this horse. I really like the way he comes in. I like a lot of things about him. I can't find any flaws. It's just I think there's better going along the rail, closer to the rail at least, and with speed on the outside, I could see Portfolio Company getting caught, pushed back a little bit, and in a race that has so many horses and a mile is a good distance, but not a lot. It's just there's a lot of traffic that you're asking this horse to come through, especially at such a young age of 2. So I can't see it getting higher than 4th. Maybe he wins, maybe he doesn't, but with this race, you have 16 possible horses, 14 for sure. There's so many things that can happen, especially in 2-year-olds. Everybody has a fair chance, and I don't really see any reason why none of these couldn't win. So we're gonna stick with what we have so far. The 6 in McKinnon, I really like how this horse raced at Santa Anita. So the Delmar turf plays pretty similar to that. So a Doug O'Neill trainee with Hernandez on board. Familiar duo there. And I think that this horse has a pretty good closing value. The 6 spot's another rough one for a horse of that kind of style. Is going to get out of the gate a little bit quicker, I believe, but it's still a lot of traffic to get through. The 2 is another horse that has, closing potential, but I like the way that this horse drew better. I think closer to the rail here, it probably will be a better case. The only problem is Dakota Gold will be the speed of the speed in this race, so having speed on the outside means that you're going to have to find a way to get to that rail because Dakota Gold will be there. It's just that Albar is not going to be super far from the rail, being that number 2 post, so there is a potential for a saving ground trip. I just think that Dakota Gold will be the one that wires the field here. With horses that are the pace of the pace in a race where there's so much traffic, I like to see that, especially when they have 2-turn experience. A lot of the reasons why I'm not using some of these horses from Europe, like Modern Games and Dubawi Legend, who is the favorite at 4-1, is they don't have the 2-turn experience, and I don't like that going into a race of this caliber with this level of competition, especially with 2-year-olds that have never tried the distance before. So, a 3-year-old, a more mature horse, they're trying a distance for the first time. They already know what is expected of them. It's a little bit easier for me to swallow, but horses that have never tried the distance and you're putting them in a position, a grade 1 position, but not only a grade 1 position, but Breeders' Cup level position, that I have to go elsewhere, which is why I'm going to Dakota Gold, Luis Saez and Danny Gargan at 8-1, great value. I think this horse goes gate to wire to win the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf. Obviously, there's a lot of ways that this race can go, but that's what I'm going to stick with. So 3, 2, 6, 10 for me. I think that there is other races that the European horses are going to be coming in through, but lack of 2-turn experience, especially in North America. The turf is different here than it is over there, and we'll see how that plays out. But Dakota Gold, gate to wire, and that's going to do it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, comment what you guys think about this race, who's going to win. If you guys would like to make a donation to the channel, it's No Hit Media on Cash App, and I'll see you guys next time.